I'm Eddie Price, one of the promoters of the Haunted Hickory Paranormal Conference. I'm here with Keith Age, one of our guests. Keith, I'm glad to have you here. Just some general stuff. What are you working on these days?
We just finished wrapping up The Possessed, which will be out in December on Showtime.
And
Sci-Fi Channel.
And you've previously done Children of the Grave and Spooked. Those are the two that you've done. Children of the Grave was amazing. That whole zombie road thing, that's had us all talking.
Yeah. Wait till you see The Possessed. Spooked was pretty more informative. Mm-hmm. We had some evidence in it, and then Children of the Grave was more heart-touching. Mm-hmm. And had some decent evidence in it.
Very good.
The Possessed was scared the hell out of me.
Oh, wow.
Plus, I had some special equipment built by Bill Chappell.
Now, what is The Possessed going to be about?
It's about the Wasika Wonder, which is the first documented case of possession in America from 1877, and the actual Exorcist case.
Wow.
Where we actually went and filmed at the places where they kept him, and let's talk to the last two remaining priests who dealt with the boy. And
when's that going to be out?
It'll be out in December.
Be out in December. Do you know when it'll air on Sci-Fi?
I don't know when it'll air. It'll be out on DVD on December. Okay.
Well, let's move back a bit. What got you into the paranormal? Most people have a story about when they were a child, something happened. What got you in?
I wasn't a child. I was 16, and I had a personal experience where I basically got through a front door of a house.
Wow.
It was really cool. And I've just been hooked on it ever since.
Oh my goodness!
Back then there wasn't anybody you could really go to talk to because if you're out looking for ghosts, the guys with the little white coats and the nets would be running behind you.
Now you're from Louisville, Kentucky. Is that where this event took place?
Yep.
When you were 16?
Yeah, I just come off the road from playing music and met a girl, and for about 6 months we dated. And she never would take me home to meet mom and dad, so I figured it's because I had the hair down to here and the rock and roll look, and it was because they had a ghost in the house and it didn't like her boyfriend. So.
Oh wow!
So I was young and dumb and stupid and taunted this thing when I finally got over there, and never got to see it, but felt the presence.
Now, was the family aware of the ghost? Yes. So they knew.
Yeah.
Wow. So now, how did it progress from there? You were 16. Did you investigate the paranormal from that point on?
Well, started to, yeah, but like I said, there was nobody to turn to. You read the books of Holzner and Bruckner, and that's all that was out there.
Yeah.
And you just start learning to do things on your own. And finally, in 1996, I started the Louisville Ghost Hunters Society and put it on the internet in 1996. And back then, there were 39 ghost hunting groups on the internet.
Wow. What was the ghost group that you started?
Louisville Ghost Hunters Society.
Louisville Ghost Hunters. Still going strong, right?
Oh, yeah, over 4,000 members, yeah.
Awesome. That's great. And you also do a paranormal conference, Mid-South. What can you tell me about that? The 7th year was this year, right?
Yeah, 7th year, and it was actually last week in September. Mm-hmm. And great, huge. A lot of people came to over 1,000 people. It gets bigger every year. We're getting ready to gear up for our 8th one. We just started to work on it.
That's awesome. That's really good. Who were some of your guests that you had?
Patrick Burns, Brian Harlaw, Robbie Thomas, the guys from Ghost Talk Radio, Dave Schrader from Darkness Radio. I actually had the world's only living Houdini come from Vegas.
Really? Wow.
And he was put on a fantastic show. Got out of a straight jacket and showed how he did it. And actually put his shoulder out of socket.
That's pretty impressive. Now, I haven't been able to come to a Mid-South. I'm told that I've got to. I'm told that it's the party.
You gotta go.
I'm told it's the party paranormal conference.
Well, it is. It is. We're known for having a party, and we do Friday nights one big party that the LGHS actually throws, and then all day long is speakers, and we have a room full of dealers. This year we had over 75 dealers.
And that's in Louisville.
It's in Louisville.
What is the website for that?
It's www.louisvilleghs.com.
Okay.
Or just search for Louisville Ghost Hunters Society.
Excellent. Now, you're mostly busy filming documentaries and doing things like that. Do you still get time to go out on ghost hunts?
Very rare. When I found once Spooked came out and became such a hit that I couldn't go out anymore, because when I go out, somebody called and said, hey, we need y'all to come out and check this out and get there. And they're like, where's the cameras?
Oh no!
So now I just let the case manager do her job. She farms it out to our lead investigators, and they go check it out. And if we get something interesting, then I'll go on.
Now, one of the things you're best known for is your extensive investigations of the Waverly Sanatorium. How did you get involved with that? I guess since it's in Louisville and you grew up in Louisville, you'd known about it all your life.
Oh yeah, it was the place for teenagers to go break in and scare themselves and everything. They had all the the local legends. A lot of them were true and a lot of them weren't. In 2000, when the new owners took it over, I went over and talked to them and said, I'd really like to investigate. And to do that, we'll do tours here if you want. So we did all the tours from 2000 to 2005, and just spent a lot of time with her.
Really? What was the most compelling thing that happened to you at Waverly? I know there were EVPs, shadow people, everything. What's the biggest thing? I mean, that's a hot spot.
The best thing that happened was when you see these shadow people, when we first started seeing them, every year was something new, something different. And when we first started seeing these things, we started doing a lot of tests of eyesight, tricks of the light, and we couldn't figure it out. Because sometimes you'd see one or two, and you'd see a whole hallway full of this stuff. And I was giving a tour one night, and had a girl that was having a hard time seeing it, so I was standing right behind her, and my face is right here, and her face is right here, and I'm talking to her, and the meters go off, and a hunk of concrete comes flying down the hallway and hit me in the head and busted me right open.
Oh my gosh!
So that was pretty wild. That was the first time. It happened two other times. And,
now that's one thing you're kind of known for. Entities tend to attack you.
That's cool.
I remember at the last haunted Hickory last year. You had a
you were
piece
standing there.
I was standing there with you, and nothing much was going on. And then you were like, "Well, I'm gonna try a little provocation," and then a piece of chalk flew and hit you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Plus, we had quarters being thrown at.
Yeah.
1949 quarter.
A 1949 quarter. That was very interesting. We caught that really nice photograph of the shadow person at the end of the hall.
Yeah.